A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political shift, Sir Keir Starmer has announced a U-turn on last year's controversial cuts to winter fuel payments, a move that has sparked discussions and debates across the political spectrum. During Prime Minister's questions, Starmer revealed that the government would reassess the eligibility criteria for winter fuel payments, which had previously left over 9 million pensioners without crucial financial support. The winter fuel payment, a vital lifeline for many elderly citizens, amounts to £200 annually for those under 80 and £300 for those over 80, typically disbursed in November or December. Last year, the government tightened eligibility, limiting the payments to those qualifying for pension credit and other income-related benefits, a decision that significantly reduced the number of recipients from 11.4 million to just 1.5 million. Starmer acknowledged the financial pressures faced by pensioners, stating that the government would explore options to allow more individuals to qualify for these essential payments. However, he emphasized the need for fiscal responsibility, stating that any changes would need to be affordable. Senior government figures are reportedly in discussions about potentially reversing or partially reversing the cuts, with a decision expected to coincide with the government's spending review on June 11th. This review will outline budgets for the upcoming years, and there are indications that the government is listening to concerns raised by Labour MPs regarding the cuts. Rachel Reeves, the Chancellor, hinted at a possible reassessment of the income threshold that determines eligibility for winter fuel payments, stating that she is open to considering the concerns expressed by her colleagues. Despite the ongoing discussions, she has been cautious about making any commitments without a clear financial plan, reiterating that the government's focus is on maintaining economic stability. The backlash against the winter fuel cuts has intensified following Labour's disappointing performance in recent local elections, where the party lost a by-election to Nigel Farage's Reform UK in what was once a safe Labour seat. Polling suggests that voters may be more forgiving of a U-turn on the winter fuel policy, indicating that the government is under pressure to act. The potential reversal of the cuts has been met with mixed reactions, with some political analysts suggesting that it could be viewed as a strong decision rather than a sign of weakness. Sir Ed Davey, leader of the Liberal Democrats, criticized the timing of Starmer's announcement, calling it the world's longest U-turn and emphasizing that it comes too late for many pensioners who have suffered through the winter without adequate support. He called for a formal apology from the Prime Minister for the distress caused by the previous policy. Meanwhile, discussions within the Labour Party continue, with over 100 MPs signing a letter expressing their concerns about the cuts and calling for immediate action to restore support for pensioners. As the government prepares for its spending review, the future of winter fuel payments remains uncertain, with many awaiting clarity on how the government plans to address the needs of vulnerable pensioners amidst ongoing economic challenges. Sir Keir Starmer has faced scrutiny over his leadership and the party's direction, but his recent announcement signals a potential shift in approach that could resonate with voters ahead of future elections. The political landscape continues to evolve, and as discussions progress, the fate of winter fuel payments for pensioners hangs in the balance, highlighting the critical importance of addressing the needs of the elderly in the face of rising living costs. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.